Boy, I've been having a lot of trouble with this one lately, for Let's Play purposes. Take 2, or 2.5, I suppose you might say. I just don't know about, this mission giving me not very much to comment on. I mean, it's fine to play, but perhaps doesn't show off that well. I'm not too sure about that. Oh, fraps button, you probably made me cut off my voice again. What was I even doing? It's been like a week. Okay, I was in a room. I guess I just finished reading this, probably? Marianne. Yeah, declare his love to her. Okay. So basically, what I could do on the bottom floor is explore the entire floor. However, what I think I'm actually going to do is find the library, because that's what I did last time, and it seemed to lead me on a strangely sort of sensical progression from a story point of view. Now let's see. There's the patio. This is where I came in. You see, it's a dining room. There are any loot here? No, I don't know. There are the doors there. You know, that's where I entered, and you see the doors open there. So you know that's where I came in. Now, this floor is marble, even though it kind of looks like a dull carpet for some reason. I don't know. It's just sort of what I think. But there are guys upstairs, and I wish to avoid them because bloodstains before doors are a sign that everything is well. And are you serious? All this time there was a guy
Is someone there?
sleeping here in this room, and I never even knew it? That is a testament to my smartness. Okay, well, wow, boxes with nothing in them. My dear friend, I'm spending a few days with my cousin Sir Vincenzo Garibaldi. You could never imagine. This man will never cease to amaze me. I have never seen such a... Oh-ho. Perhaps this is the second part, no? My dear friend, I'm spending a few days with my cousin Sir Vincenzo Garibaldi. You could never imagine. This man will never cease to amaze me. I've never seen such paranoia in a man of such noble blood. Oh, this is borderline ridiculous. He certainly possesses a few interesting items, but nothing that requires such heavy defenses for their protection. Can you believe that he created an evil floor trap for a mediocre painting? By the builder, when I think that he's wasting his genius on such useless things. I've never known him to be so unbalanced before. He must be obsessed with this portrait, and I'm guessing that the control to deactivate the trap must be close to his heart, like the woman in the painting. You mean a pacemaker? Psh. He hid the other deactivation controls all over the manor. I'm talking real paranoia. This man is totally crazy. I'm so bored here. Between Lady Garibaldi, a faithful but dangerously boring wife, that stupid Gills, and Sir Garibaldi, whom I seldom see, who is left for me to talk to? The servants? Ha! I'm gloating. Oh, are you? Maybe I should teach the guards the rules of this wonderful card game called Bridge. That would keep me busy for a bit. If I could only tolerate their disgusting throat-clearing and their comments. Hi. Oh, clumsy me, the pen ink has leaked. There's now a big ink stain of such inelegance on this delicate paper. I'll have to start this letter over. The rest is unreadable. I see. Well, that's what he was. But then he fell asleep because... writing a letter is, I guess, intolerably boring, I guess. Sleep-inducing. Anyway, this here's the library. Not going over there because I have decided that even though it would make sense, I should go up here first because you can end up reading something very interesting about that room over there. And when I say very interesting, I mean moderately, I guess? I don't really know. It's definitely a heavy lock that requires picks instead of a key. All picks will be distributed to guards rather than keys, and they can pick the door and cause degradation of the lock, I guess. Oh yeah, it is a library, but you can't read anything in it. There's absolutely nothing, and there's nothing behind banners. Well, there's one thing, but when I say thing, I of course mean not this, because it looks mighty suspicious, because who would go up a ladder just to place a vase there, or a vase? But, in fact, you know, there's this obvious secret door here with the bookshelf that opens, and the switch is, in fact, up here. You know, it's just kind of there. And instead of emerging into a hallway, you emerge into some kind of study or an office or something, and you get a muse's garden key, which is something that you use to get into a garden. or muse to get into a garden, and you get to read possibly a thing. Venkman's note. I keep wanting to say Venkman for some reason. Sir, here is my daily report. We have found a man who did not belong to this house lurking in the basement, close to the grid leading to the controls of the surveillance camera for the portrait room. That man was completely dressed in black, stealthy-type clothes. At the moment, Barnaby is questioning him, and you know Barnaby, he isn't a gentleman. Trust me, in less than an hour, our intruder will throw up his entrails, cry for his mother, and admit who he works for. You were telling me just before we nailed this guy that the small key which opens that grid had disappeared. I'm wondering if it wasn't this guy who could have stolen that key. Joe told me that just before we arrested him, he saw the guy swallow something like a small object. Have mercy, sir. Please don't ask me to open his gut and search in his intestines. If that is the case, I'd like you to ask Mitchell. He likes that kind of stuff, but as for myself, I may throw up, because I'm a lady, and I'm... Part 2 of the report. Barnaby has done a great job. That guy is nothing less than a spy working for Belmont, but I don't think this is a surprise to you. By the way, Barnaby went a little bit too far, and the guy did not survive. Too bad for him. We brought him discreetly to the Garden of the Muses, where you like to rest. I know you won't be happy, but we couldn't think of a better idea. What should we do with him now? Bury him, or throw his body in the sewer leading to the channel? Al Venkman, Chief of the Guard. Well, I say don't chuck him in the sewer. He might decompose and cause disgusting sewer water to be consumed by the millions of people who daily drink sewer water, I guess. Well, I don't know. That is a pagan Bible, and thus I cannot read it because it's freaking sacrilegious. I don't really believe in anything because I'm Garrett, and I believe in lucky coins in the first game, but not in the second, I guess. Yeah, you press that button, and the ceiling opens and a ladder comes down. It's very high-tech, you understand. It's all quite mechanized and cool. There's the Garibaldi's apartment, which I guess is this. You know, in case you want to ever get out of this apartment. I suppose that where I am is kind of there-ish. I can go to a salon and get my hair done, I guess, maybe. That's what a salon is, right? Now, attics, as you know, have enormous spiders that build webs this big. And here's one of the switches that you can use to turn off stuff. It's the electrified floor. And I think that might be it for this attic. And that's odd, as I do remember another attic, but that's clearly a different one, I suppose. Oh, hey. There's a scouting orb, a tool which I never, ever, 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 ever freaking use. So I'll take it. I mean, God, people here, you just take what you can. Now, did I go that way or did I not? I guess I went this way. I don't know. Uh-oh. Sir Garibaldi's apartment. Oh. Well, there was a guy walking here. I remember that much. But he's not here right now. He's kind of absent and tardy and late, and it's just not very good. So now that I've read that text, I guess I'll remember that this one exists. You know, poor fool. Imagine for a moment what you are trying to undertake. Such nonsense. Traveling all over the world of the Black Frog isn't child's play. You will get lost like so many others have. It will devour you, and that's all you deserve. So do not expect to put one foot on the island. From now on, you are not welcome. Basil is watching you. He and his men will throw you in your tiny boat and send you back to the coast without mercy. But if you persist, it will be easy for you to evade the traps of the tower since you and I created them. The worst will come later. The Black Frog will welcome you in its cold embrace, in which your senses will become numb from an endless nightmare. Go wander through that universe. Huh? Wait a minute, what does it say? No. Go wander through that universe and learn again and again, because that seems to be the absolute goal of your life. Yeah, learning. I know it's crazy, but I know that this trip will be your last, as it will lead you to the end of yourself. So are you ready? Are you ready to face yourself and welcome this truth into your corrupted soul? A truth without any compassion about your real nature? If that is the case, go on, stubborn old man, if folly is tempting you so much. But I know that I will be holding the mirror myself. Eve Victor. Is she talking to me or some other guy? I don't know. Hey, this door. Wait a minute. Oh, I've never been in here before. Oh, I know what this is. It's that freaking robot who sees me in the pitch blackness or something. those guys are annoying. I mean, they're kind of cool, but they always turn, like, in a chunkful manner. Where the hell did they even go? And doesn't really look like they can be destroyed, and it's hard to tell if they've alerted to you. So I guess this is... Oh, it's above the pool. What? Wait a minute. It's just above the pool, and why is there one of those robots there? This is new, and I'm not sure what to do here. Like all new experiences, I'm quite fumblish and not very efficacy. Well, they call this a salon, but it really doesn't look like very much to me. It's just sort of above the pool. Something. What a hall? Wait a minute. This isn't even... What? No, it's Sir Garibaldi's apartments. This is the Winter Garden, which is a weird name for just a room above a pool, but, oh well. Hey, it made a little noise.
What was that noise?
Well, this is not good territory. You stupid guards, you hear one stupid tap? F you, I'm gonna make you hear absolutely everything, you stupid asses. Grr. Hate marble floors that you have to travel on too often. Jeez. 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 Well, F that room, it's stupid and annoying and not really fun. So instead I'm gonna go out this way. There's God, people. Oh. Ah, come on. Pitch black. Whatever. Hello there, Octocopolis. How would you like to get knocked out today? You and your stupid 70s green costume, or 60s green, or whatever. I don't know. 60s, 6 is a round-looking number, so 60s you always associate with curvy design, but that's actually the 50s, which makes no friggin' sense, because 5 looks like some kind of, you know, carrot-shaped, dragon-shaped, fiery red thing with straight lines and no curves at all, whereas 60s looks all swirly and 70s looks like a carrot, which is correct because you got freaking disgusting-looking cars shaped like wedges. I'm talking about things that aren't the game, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Not this time.
Yeah, you're not gonna live this time. It's just not much for me to comment on in a jocular fashion. I'm not even a jock, so I don't... Yeah, that was definitely an attempt at a pun. Well, anyways, I have to remember where I went. Oh, yeah, there's these rooms, one of which... Okay, it's not this one. But the other one of which an argument happened in with crashing furniture and thrown stuff, and I think this one has literally absolutely nothing in it. It's just there for atmosphere, and, you know, it's very, very atmospheric, I suppose. This one's special because it's got a lock. You know, I have to break it, and if I didn't knock everybody out, I guess I would have to also deal with patrollers, but since I don't. Somebody tracked muddy boots so often without cleaning that the dirt just built all up into this big old thing, which really looks like it should be blocking the door, but isn't. This game is so unrealistic, I can't even believe it. Yes, shit was thrown all over the floor, I get a fruit from the chest, and that's more or less it, I suppose, I think. I don't think there's any text or letters in here, but there's a small grandfather clock. It's more like a grandson clock. Oh. And that's where that argument happened and stuff, you know. That's how arguments are made. They're manufactured. I guess this is Lady Garibaldi's apartment. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can enter it. I mean, breaking into a lady's room, not the lady's room, you understand, but a lady's room is much better than breaking into the lady's room because, you know, they have a scientifically, statistically lower chance of being in a state of, you know, undress and also defecation when you enter the room, and therefore it's just better for everybody. Come on now. These servants are really irritable. One little servant dared to talk back to me when I ordered her to clean my chapel. Who does she think she is? I go to this chapel 4 times a day to pray, and I require that the ground that I kneel on be perfectly clean. As well, I requested that the ancient passage that leads to the east tower be sealed up, otherwise rats might creep through, and I could not bear to know that those vile creatures have soiled the place of my prayers. But I guess it has not been done yet. Such laxity! My dear husband finally decided to join us for dinner. Still, we had to settle for a less than talkative man. Maybe this is for the best? I think I cannot stand any more of his incomprehensible conversations. He talks constantly about his strange machines, using technical words that I do not understand. Today is a great day. Master Qantas came to visit me. He was handsome and full of fervor, and that neatly trimmed beard. Oh, if I were not a woman, I'd be gay for... Wait. If I were not a woman, I would have already joined the Hammerite order and be praying every hour that the builder brings, knees bruised by the rough ground of the temples, even though you're just complaining about ground not being clean, and eyes reddened by the writings of my one and only God. Master Qantas stayed a long time. He spoke of his faith towards the builder with such passion. Oh, I cannot resist! Oh, the blatant hypocrisy in a very funny way. My dear husband irritates me more and more. He invited a girl under our roof. What will people think? Who is this woman? She seems ominous. She looks you directly in the eyes without any decency. Because decent people hide their eyes and have a little peekaboo haircut, or whatever they call it. I do not like this. My husband locks himself up for hours with this woman, Emily Victor, talking about I do not know what secrets. Oh, I do not like that. By the builder, I just realized something. The well-guarded portrait in the collection room is of none other than this woman. When she arrived here, the similarity did not strike me. It was when I was pondering about her presence within our walls that I understood. Is my husband cheating on me with this witch? If that is true, I'd be disgraced. I think you implied cheating in this line here, but anyways, whatever. Builder, make me a man so I can get away from these terrible pains and finally join him for what I would give my soul. For whom I would give my soul. Well, careful what you wish for, because changing gender is nothing to be taken lightly there, lady. Not like I would know, I'm just... Hey, whatever. My husband has really crossed the line. By listening to the guards, I understood that he had stepped up security measures on the portrait. Is he mad? I do not care if this portrait gets stolen. It has no value. Thinking about it, why should I care anyway? Oh, that's horrible. My husband and Miss Victor had a violent fight. I still shudder. There were shouts, sounds of furniture crashing on the floor. All this was so brutal. My husband came out of the room with a red, angry face, cursing and muttering about an injustice that I have no idea about. The girl is now gone. I'm relieved. Relieved of the duty of being awake at prayer, more like. I mean, oh, yeah, because she's sleeping. She just prayed so much that she prayed herself into a coma. Sneeze. Okay. Can't read that because, again, it's a Bible and I do not read religious texts unless it's sarcastically reading a book about Builder resting people's souls, which I can do, I guess, because I'm Garrett. Damn it. Oh, it's a bathroom. Yeah. You are an idiot. The people in this mission hear things way too much. And I just have to pointlessly... Oh, yeah, there's a... Oh, it's just rosary. I don't know. It doesn't really have a point. It's just a rosary. That's all. That's all it is. Just a rose by any other name. Jesus Christ, 18 minutes again. Now, is somebody slowly stepping towards me, or is it... are they just walking? Well, I don't know. So I'm gonna be in the darkness, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye for now.